secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Timmy, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today I'm gonna show you how to make my new revamped Kobe Bryant build, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. Okay, so obviously Kobe Bryant was 6'6", 200 pounds. We went with a 6'9" wingspan, okay? When it comes down to the physicals, we're basically keeping it pretty standard. Excuse me. So we're going 80 on the speed and 80 on the agility, okay? Then we're gonna go 79 on the strength. This is big for our post up. It will allow us to get our post powerhouse on silver, which is an absolute cheat code when it comes to guards being on you. And then we'll go 80 on the vertical, okay? Now, when it comes to the finishing, we're gonna go 87 on the close shot. As you can see, we will get the float game on gold, and then 87 will actually give us our hook specialist on gold also. And that's actually pretty cheesy because this build will be working in the post a lot, so it makes sense to be able to have all the post moves you possibly can have to be able to create. Obviously, Kobe Bryant's one of the greatest slashers, greatest finishers around the basket, left hand, right hand. He can do the float, the post hook, anything. Kobe can score it any way. He can shoot with his right hand, shoot with his left hand. I mean, so you want to just make sure you can put as many items in the bag as possible, and even then you still won't have enough because Kobe just was that great. But driving layup, we go 80 because we want to make sure we get that physical finisher on silver. It'll be nicer to go as as high as we possibly could on driving layup, but it just like you got to pick and choose where you want to put all your attributes, okay? And I felt like for the most part 80 is good enough with the silver physical finisher, but we will go 90 on the driving dunk. And this is where you'll use your first 3 cap breakers. You'll use 3 cap breakers here to get this to 93, which will give you the gold posterizer, okay? So gold posterizer, that's gonna be really, really dope to be able to have that ability. Again, I've been basically pretty much set on gold posterizer. I felt like going even higher, just too many points. That can be going elsewhere. So this year, I felt like gold posterizer was the absolute sweet spot, okay? Now, when it comes to the standing dunk, we're going 40 just to get those basic 2-hand standing dunk animations. And then we're gonna go all the way up to 87 here. And as you can see, by going 87, we get that post-up poet on gold, okay? Again, post-up poet is all for your post spins and all that type of sort. Back down, post powerhouse is for like back downs and drop steps, but everything else is post-up poet, up and under and all that. So as you can see already, you're going to be having a really deep bag when it comes to posting up, slashing, finishing around the basket. But we also know that Kobe Bryant is obviously one of the greatest mid-range shooters of all time, along with Kobe Bryant. I mean, along with Michael Jordan. Obviously, Michael Jordan is the greatest. I mean, like statistically, he's not even close of how great he was. But Kobe Bryant is literally right there behind Michael Jordan, along with like Carmelo Anthony, as far as the volume of mid-range shots and the percentage of mid-range shots being hit. So again, we have to make sure he has a high mid-range. We will use 5 cap breakers here to get to 96. Very important because as you can see here, you will get Hall of Fame Deadeye. You also will have Hall of Fame set shot specialist, but the big one here is then you will also get Hall of Fame shifty shooter. This is for all those moving shots and sorts. So you want to be able to have that. So basically all the things you see here will be Hall of Fame, okay? All this will be Hall of Fame. And then of course your post fade phenom will only be on Hall of Fame unless you wanted to get your post control to 90, which I thought about doing that, but at the end of the day, I actually was if you go 90 mid-range and just only stop at a 95, then you can get to 90 post control. But I felt like the shifty shooter was a little bit more important because I don't know if a lot of y'all were actually working the post, but I mean, like, do we really want to go that high to try to get legend post fame phenom when Hall of Fame will be good enough, okay? Then we'll go 76 on a 3-point shot. Very important here because Obviously, 76 is good enough to be able to hit your shots, but again, we're talking about Kobe here. Kobe wasn't, he's not a Steph Curry, not a Klay Thompson. I mean, he wasn't the greatest. Like, he was just an average 3-point shooter. Like, it is what it is. He was legendary mid-range shooter, average 3-point shooter, just like Mike, right? But they didn't, when you're that great in the mid-range and finish at the basket, you don't need to shoot the 3, right? So we're gonna go 76 there. Then we'll go 80 on the free throw, and this is what we're looking at for the finishing aspect. Then on our pass accuracy, we're going 65 on the pass accuracy. That's more than enough. Come on, Kobe won't pass in that rock. Then we're going 81 on the ball handle. Again, 81 ball handle is not like, the reason why we go 81 is because the build does not necessarily need that high of a ball handle. 81 gives you the animations that you need. Now, if you wanted to use 5 cap breakers here, by all means do it. We've already, if you're a vet too, and you want to use, you got 15 cap breakers, then obviously going 86 ball handle, that could benefit you. But in my experience, especially with my original build, I had 81 then, and I was perfectly fine with it. It was nothing. Like, the strong handles is what really sets this build apart. But it's really that you're going to post. If someone is stopping you at the perimeter, getting a triple threat, back them down, post spin them, post fade. Like, you don't need to have a high ball handle with a build like this. We will go 75 with the speed of ball to be able to get the Zach LaVine dribble style. But this is what we're looking at from the playmaking aspect. Now, defensively, Kobe Bryant is literally, I think he's one behind Tim Duncan for the most all defensive team selections. So obviously we know Kobe Bryant was a true two-way. So we want to make sure we can give us some really solid defense. This is what's different than my previous one. My previous one didn't have as much defense. I had a 99 mid-range, and I felt like that was just too high. Yeah, I didn't need that 99 mid-range in my original build. So by me just now stopping at 91 instead of going 95, it allowed me to really focus on his defense. So now I'll have a 74 interior defense, when before I only had like a 60. But the big one here is that now I'm able to go all the way up to a 92 on my perimeter defense. And keep in mind, as you can see, if we use our cap breakers here, you can get to a 95, that's Hall of Fame challenger. And then if you can use 5 cap breakers here, then you'll be able to get it to a 97, which is Hall of Fame pick dodger. So what I recommend is this: you use your 5 cap breakers here, okay? Then you can use your 5 cap breakers here, or break it up, put 3 here to get gold posterizer, and then put the other 2 here to get to 94, and just start gradually working your way up to the 97. And if you hit vet 3, then of course you can use that too. But again, that's what I would recommend, whatever method. But as you can tell, the defense is now going to be great on the perimeter. And then we'll go 67 to get that bronze glove and interceptor. To me, that goes a long way, along with the block at a 68. As you can tell, this build is absolutely insane. We'll get the high fly denier now on bronze. It's amazing how much more I can go with this build just by dropping the mid-range from the 99 I had to now going to where we're at now with really balanced build. We'll go 60 on that defensive rebound, and then we'll go all the way up to a 58, and that will give us for our offensive rebound. And now you have a really, really great Kobe Bryant build. In my opinion, it does it all. Then we come over here to the takeovers. Of course, there's a lot of options here. You can go with the driving dunk, which again, that would be a 99 driving dunk with an 89 ball handle. That is definitely a good one. Another one that I want to point out is the Lost Art. Why? Because this is going to be the one that's going to give you the post takeover. So you'll have, well, obviously a 99 mid-range. You'll have a 94 post control with an 87 driving layup. Really, really big here, in my opinion. You just can't beat anything like that. Then you have another one here called Fearless Focus, which again, this is new. I haven't seen this one, I haven't used it in a while, but this is a post control 94. You get a 90, basically be a 99 perimeter defense and a 99 mid-range shot. And it says easier to make perimeter shots off the dribble and boost shot chances off ankle breakers. It's just different. Like I said, it's different. And then we have another one here, Smooth Operator, which again is the driving layup, mid-range shot, and ball handle. We have Nuance. This is a good one too, with the perimeter defense, the agility, and the strength. As you can tell, there is going to be so many really, really good ones. And then of course, Fundamentals is probably, in my opinion, going to be the one that truly encompasses what Kobe Bryant is, because I'll give you the 94 close shot with the 94 post control with the 99 mid-range. So as you know, the Lost Art gives you the layup. This one gives you the close shot. It's really up to you as far as what you really feel is the best way for Kobe. But again, there is a lot of options here to work with. And then last but not least, was it bucket? Close shot driving lane? No, that's not it. That's not it. There's another one. Is it mirror? No. I thought there was another takeover one. Soft touch? No. I thought I had another defensive one. Maybe it's nuanced, but regardless, there is a ton of options here for this Kobe Bryant build. But you know, I have to make sure shades of Kobe's at the top. So as you can see, Kobe Bryant is at the top. You know, I'm always big on making sure this is a true Kobe Bryant build. So there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is my revamped Kobe Bryant build, two-way inside the arc creator. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the build, what you change differently. Other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be back really soon on the Banger Man, you know. When I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.